What's going on, YouTube? Pistol Pete here. Happy 4th of July to everyone again. You probably just noticed I put out a video a few minutes ago regarding the PMP Midgard Messer Big Boss fixed blade medium. Check it out if you haven't checked it out. Awesome knife. Freaking totally cool, man. I love that thing. But now we're going to be talking about my personal top 5 favorite budget knives under 30 bucks. And most of these are already available to purchase now. So hopefully, I know a lot of, even myself, I get that when I watch other people and I watch it, they're like, oh, I got this, and you can't get it anywhere. It's obsolete. So some of these are like that, some, but not all. Maybe like 1 or 2 out of the 5. So for most of these, you can still get right now today. And they're badass. They held up great. Every single one of these, I did a Hardy's review on, so you can go back and check out, just type it in, Pistol Pete, and then put the name of the knife, whatever. And then you'll see I did a full, chopping, batoning, carving, the works. I did everything, even bottle cutting, all that stuff. So if you want to go, any of these knives, you want to go check back and see how they held up, check out that channel. But this is just going to go over, I was going to do top 10, but top 10 is going to take too long. I got things I got to do too. It's 4th of July. I got parties I got to go to later. So I just did top 5. And these ones are now, and that's to date, right? It always changes. I did this a few years ago, and now they're all pretty much, there's a few still in there because they're badass, but there's a lot of new ones too. So as of right now, this is my top 5 favorite budget knives under 30. Let's get started. First one, this one I just did recently. This one is kind of a clone or a copy of a Becker design. This one I got off of AliExpress, and I believe it was like 17 bucks, 18 bucks. Super cheap, super affordable. Sheath retention is awesome. Okay. I mean, it's not going to come out, but a lot of rattle, like a maraca. A lot of rattle, but, for me, it's whatever. I mean, again, $17 knife, guys. The thing for me is it's secure. It doesn't come out. It's sturdy. It's a plastic, right? Polymer, but so are the Becker ones. And the knife, but the knife is the main thing, right? This thing held up phenomenally. Go check out my Hardy's review on this. I was batoning shit like way over the size of logs you're supposed to baton with this thing, right? Like I was doing big logs and breaking them up and chopping with it, even though it's not a chopper, just to test the edge. The edge held up absolutely fine. No nicks, no rolls, no folds. Even the coating held up very, very well for it being, a Chinese knockoff, right? From AliExpress. The handle feels great. Just great ergonomics in hand. The texturing on the actual plastic, I think, is even better than, because usually the Beckers are kind of slick. The plastics, these are like, this plastic has like texturing. I don't know if you can pick it up there if you can see it, but it's like, it's tacky. Feels good in hand. Great grip. Great for carving. Great for whittling. Just an all-around great little bushcraft knife. I love it. That's why I made the list. For the price, the blade length is perfect for a nice little EDC. I had to throw one of these. All the rest are going to be big choppers, but I had to throw one of these little ones in there because this one's bitching. For $17, you cannot beat this knife. It's freaking awesome. Awesome. I mean, I've seen other content creators do. I seen one do one, and he went extensive. He does way more. Me, I just do practical type stuff. Chopping and carving. He went and did like edge retention cuts where he cuts a rope so many times and counts it, and he got the original. Again, this is not a copy or a counterfeit. This is more of like a clone. So look, there's no branding on this at all or anything like that. So, but the one he got one that was similar. I think it wasn't this exact knife. He got I think it was the BK16 counterfeit clone, and he got the original BK16. And he did, like I said, he did hard rock hold hardness testing. He did prying to see how much tolerance it has before it breaks or bends. He did edge retention where he cut a rope so many times on both of them, and how easy it was to sharpen it back up to razor again. He went extensive on it, and he even said that the clone held up better. The rock hold hardness was more true and a better rock hold hardness than the original. He was even saying like, shame on you, for K-bar and all this stuff, because the Chinese people are, man, they're pulling off some awesome knives for the price, and you're paying way less. Instead of paying 60, 70, 80, you're paying freaking $16, $17, $20. So that being said, this had to be on the list because it held up really, really well. The edge was still sharp, almost shaved hair at the end of it. All right, next one is going to be This one here, the only reason why I have to add this to my favorite on the list is because this thing was an absolute tank for me. I've had it for years and years and years. This is actually the second one I bought. The first one, I still have the first one. It's in my drawer. I don't want to dig it all out, but it's still perfectly fine. It's razor sharp. Had no issues. I've thrown it thousands of times at the log. I've chopped wood almost all day one time, just chopping branches from a tree. Tree branches I chopped down on an old tree that was dead, and I broke up all the branches with that knife. I've done prying with it. I've left it out in the rain. I've left it out in the sun, baking in the sun. The thing never breaks. It just keeps going and going and going and going. And I was amazed by that. I was like, damn, after I did all that crap, I had to get another one because I'm like, this thing is a freaking badass knife for being a cheaper budget knife. And it's hit and miss, especially with when this one here is made in Pakistan, and I'm not a fan of most Pakistans. I would say 95% is junk. I've had luck on certain brands, and the brand I had luck with is Timber Rattler. So this one here is the Malibu Timber Rattler buoy, and check this out, man. It's the sheath is a little more like cardboard, thin, cheap. The sheath is just kind of cheap stitching. Nothing great. I mean, it's double stitched and all that stuff. No, it's single stitch, but I mean, decent design. But again, this again is like, I think it was $26. So I mean, for $26, it is what it is. I mean, the Chinese ones are still knocking out of the park for it, but I mean, thin leather. I didn't even know it was real leather. It's just cheap looking, cheap feeling, like cardboard sounding. But take a look at the knife. The knife, it looks cool. I mean, it looks like a Crocodile Dundee big ass buoy, and it's a big ass buoy. It's like 11-inch blade length. Timber Rattler, man, Timber Rattler. This one here is the TR-126. Just freaking awesome, badass knife. Full tank construction. It is fairly thin. It's fairly thin blade. The stock is thin, but man, this thing held up absolutely freaking crazy. I couldn't believe how much crap I put this through and how long it lasted. Kind of cool looking blue handles. Again, on the cheaper end, but again, you're paying $27 for this thing. And I like the cool factor alone gets some stuff. It's pretty cool. It's not bad at all. Give me 1 minute. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, had to take care of the baby again. Yeah, so for the price, for what it is, and for how well this held up, it has to be on my top 5 budgets. Has to be, just because of that. I mean, yeah, the workmanship's a little sloppy, the grind lines are a little wavy. It does have a little bit of spotting from rusting a little bit. You can see there a little bit of spot rust. I cleaned it off and I oiled it, but it still had left that was like a tarnish, left like a staining. But again, budget knife. So I told you it's high carbon steel. This thing is high carbon steel. So you could always, if I want in the future, I could always blue it or patina it, do something to it. But for the money, for the price, for what this has gone through and how this has held up and still keeps going, still keeps ticking, I had to get a second one. That's why I got this one. And for the price and just the coolness. And Timber Rattlers are pretty good. They have the Outlaw Buoy is another one by Timber Rattler that is worth getting. That one's awesome. I think I ended up giving it to a friend or something a long time ago, but I had it a while, and that thing held up great too. So that's another one. Next one here. This one here is another AliExpress. Oh, actually, no, I think I got this one on Temu website. And this one here again. This one was like $24. I think out the door, like with tax, $24. Look at the sheath. Love the sheath on this for $24 freaking dollars. Comes with a freaking thing a belt thing so you can throw it over your shoulder. Have it sling on you like a sling to have it hanging on you. It has 2 button fasteners here and here. They work great quality sheath. I mean, for the price, $23, this thing is awesome. The sheath is amazing. I mean, the sheath alone, you try to buy that on Amazon, it'd be worth over $23. Just nice thick leather. I was impressed by the sheath alone. I was like, wow, for the price, this thing's awesome. Nice little flap here, little guard flap. And check out the blade. This one here comes out this way like that, kind of like a machete style sheath. And look at this blade, just absolutely badass. I put this thing through the ringer too, beat the hell out of it. I mean, it's still freaking razor sharp. I gotta be careful. Thick, nice thick, almost I think it's a 1/4 inch, I believe, close to a 1/4 inch thick. The coating held up very, very well. Just a beast. This one here, if you want to look it up, this one on Temu, it's KB KB 530 is the model, like a bolo-style blade shape. This thing, I mean, this thing just hammers in. Go check out my hardest review on this thing. Just held up phenomenally. Has a big, freak, generous strap loop there if you want to put a strap on it. Handles are removable, so you could even add different handle scales if you want. Get someone custom made. Go to Lucas Custom Carroll or Carroll's Custom Scales. His name's Lucas. He'll hook you up with some sick ass handle scales on that if you wanted to. Just bitching though, just bitching for the price for 23 bucks. Thing held up great, no edge damage at all, no warping. And I beat the hell out of this thing, man, chopping wood up and batoning and everything. Held up great. So that one had to be in my top 5. Had to be. It's just awesome, man. Just a beast of a freaking blade. And now we're getting down to the last 2. So you all know me. My last 8 years ago, I did my last budget favorite. It's changed, but by very little. It's still one of my absolute favorites. That's why it's the top. It's number 2, and for a reason. It's for good reason. It's one of my absolute favorites. I pushed this one hard because I got a lot of controversy on this one. And I proved it over and over again that this is a freaking amazing knife for the money. This one was like same thing, like 23, 24 bucks. You can get it from Smoky Mountain Knife Works and a few other places. Has to be the Black Mule Buoy by Rough Rider. Sheath decent, you know, for it's more of those like vinyl type sheaths, but it's actually a good quality vinyl sheath, and I usually don't say that often. Comes with a leather strap here. I'll remove that and get something longer and better. But just awesome, man. Nice belt loop, nice and thick. I mean, this is durable. This thing is durable. This ain't gonna break on you. It's really well constructed for the price. And again, guys, you remember before you critique all these sheaths and the knives, they're sub 30 bucks. I mean, all these are like around 20 something, mid 20s, you know? So for that price, this thing's amazing. So check out that, man. Look at that. Just awesome. Has that Shining Mountain Buoy style blade, or the Glorious Bastards blade shape, super thick, 1/4-inch thick stock. These are all budget. All these are budget steels. I mean, you want to go back, you can go back and check out the hardest review. I talk about the steel types. I believe this is like I think it's like a CR 18 something. I was like, well, it's just one of those budget stainless steels. The other 2 are just carbon. The Becker clone, and then this last one I showed you, the Temu one, is just calls out high carbon steel. Doesn't call it grade or anything. And then this one's a Chinese budget steel. But the heat treat's on point, and absolutely no edge damage. I mean, the thing is freaking comes razor sharp out of the box. I've done probably 4 different videos using this knife, and I did one just being stupid with it, like just chopping through crazy stuff, throwing it, prying with it. Held up freaking phenomenally. Has a super nice, thick, robust tip, so that thing's not gonna break. Full tang. It goes all the way back here. I did a video too where I took these pins out and I pulled the handle off to show people. It's this thick, all one piece, all the way down to here. So behind this last screw here is where it kind of uses and goes in. This is all one thick piece, so it's not. You're not gonna break it. It's not a freaking stick tang or reduced tang or anything like that. It's a full, all the way full hidden tang. Just a beast. And I put this through the freaking ringer so many times. I've beaten the hell out of this knife, and it's held up phenomenally. Never had any issues. Every single person I know that's bought this that said, hey man, I saw your video, I got it. You're right, that thing's a freaking monster. It's badass. I mean, no one say, oh man, it chipped on me, it messed up. No, not one person. Everyone says it's amazing. So I mean, for the price, if you want a budget buoy that's freaking gonna hold up forever, the grip on this is awesome. It's nice and big, so if you have a huge, I mean, I have decent sized hands, and I still have room for a little extra on the back here. But even if you had freaking monster hands, it'll fit. This rubber is really tacky and sticky and nice. It doesn't know hot spots when I was chopping. It's just it's a beautiful budget knife. For under freaking 30 bucks, this is amazing. All right, guys. If you follow my channel at all, you probably know probably the top one now because I fell in love with it. It's freaking badass. I love the shape of it. Held up phenomenally. I mean, I beat the living shit out of it. I chopped crap with it. I batoned with it. And I just think it looks cool, man. The cool factor is 1,000 for me. And again, this is all personal preference. I know, but this is for me. But as far as quality, 100%. Again, it just calls out high carbon steel. This freaking thing, same thing. I think it was like 22 bucks, 23 bucks shipped to me, 23 bucks around there. And it just looks freaking awesome. And it is awesome. And that is my BY-32 buoy. Look at that freaking thing, man. Now this comes with a black coating. I had my boy White Hines remove the coating for me and polish it up, and look, he did an amazing job. But look how freaking sick this is for 30 freaking bucks. I mean, under 30 bucks, like 23, 24 bucks. Look how freaking sick this thing is, man. And it held up amazing, amazing. It has these removable hex screws, so you can take this off if you want and, you know, clean it or need to do to it, or even if you want to make something yourself. But this is awesome. It's like a tacky, rubbery plastic, so it sticks to your hand. Has a nice little beak here on the back to catch your hand, so when you're chopping you can choke back. And it, I mean, if you can see there, it catches my pinky just perfectly, so it's not going to slide out of your hand, and you got all that forward weight and all that power right there for chopping. This thing is one of the ultimate choppers. This thing, and it's not super heavy, so it's not like, it's still manageable, still like light in hand, still fast. I mean, you can still get around fast with it, and you can, I mean, and it's pointy as hell, but you have a thick ass tip. Look at that, nice thick robust tip. You're not going to break that tip, and then it's nice and thick all the way through. So you got great piercing power. You got this meat here with a lot of weight behind it for chopping. So that's a sweet spot right there. I mean, it just digs into wood, nice thin behind the edge. So I mean, it sinks in pretty deep. Just an all around freaking bitching knife. I absolutely love it. And this is another one. It's a full tang. I took it off and took a video. Goes all the way past here behind this before the damn, I'm freaking mind went blank. Before this hole, lanyard hole, before the lanyard hole, it goes all the way down here, all the way past here is the full tank, same thing, this thickness, all the way down here. Just an amazing knife, a freaking amazing knife. I love it. Absolutely love it. I highly recommend any of these knives. And this one is available again for on this one I got on Temu. Go to Temu and just put that model number in, or just look at it under big buoys, and you'll find this. It comes up now. It was sold out for a while. It's the thing about Temu and AliExpress. I think they do batches. They run out, and then a month or two later, they bring them back, and you'll see them again. So if you don't see it, don't stress. You'll get it back. This one, I heard, I haven't checked myself, but I heard this one is hard to find now. It's discontinued, but you can still get it for around 30 bucks, I think, on eBay and things like that. But you can check Smoky Mountain Knife Works. They still might have it. I don't know. This one here too, it's hard to find. eBay, I picked this one up, my second one, for around 30. You know, so still cheap. They're not usually bumping these up because they know they're Pakistani timber rattlers, right? So, and then again, this one under 30, 20% of bucks. This one a Temu, and then this one too is, I believe, AliExpress. So, telling you guys, these are all my favorites, man. These are just all awesome budget blades. Affordable if you're on a budget, but you want a sick ass strong blade that you can take anywhere and you can trust your life on. I trust my life with these freaking things for under 20 bucks. Because I've tested them, I've used them. I don't just, you know, these ones I now just collect and look at. These are the ones I actually chop with, I took camping with, I've did stupid things with, the stuff you're not supposed to do with them, you know. And I mean, I've broken glass with them, I've done just dumb things with them, and prying with them, throwing them. I throw them. All these I've thrown, and none of the tips bend, and none of them, they all stay sharp. They all sharpen fairly easy. I'm telling you guys, these ones here are all winners in my book. So, all right, guys, that's it for this one. Please like, subscribe, share, and until next knife, gun, or whatever.